Hello and welcome to episode 1 of my Portal Knights tutorial Let's Play series. This first episode is just an introduction to the fantastic game that is Portal Knights. Portal Knights is on Steam and priced at £14.99 or $21. It was released on the 18th of May 2017, so it has been out for over 10 months. It is developed by King Games. The game itself has mining and digging, crafting quests, boss fights, really enjoyable combat as you craft and find weapons and armour and upgrades. The idea is you start on a safe island with limited resources, and to advance in power you must progress through the islands, where the creatures get tougher, but so do you. The combat is well balanced, and if you study a boss's moves while fighting it, they become much easier to beat, but still a challenge. The most addictive thing about Portal Knights, though, is you will always be wondering what is on the next island, as in what better resources you get access to make even more wonderful items. You can make crafting benches of all different types. And okay, well, let's read first of all a bit of what it says on the store page, because I don't want to waffle too much. I want to show a bit of the game. Portal Knights is a cooperative. This is what it says on the Steam store page. Portal Knights is a cooperative 3D sandbox action RPG. Level up your character and craft powerful gear to defeat your enemies in real-time tactical combat. Craft your adventure, forge your hero, become the ultimate in Portal Knights. It is, you can play with your friends. I think they're just going through at the moment, ironing out that part of it. As you can see, you can play online or play offline. So I'm going to do this series in offline mode. Nothing worse than doing a series, creating stuff, coming back and finding it all destroyed. So it's better to do it in offline mode. But yourselves are free to choose. Okay, let's start a new game. So if we click play online and create a new character. Okay, so you've got over here you can choose obviously your sex. Over here you can choose your class. You can choose between 3 classes: warrior, ranger and mage. Now I've tried the ranger and mage because I normally go for classes that have ranged combat. I like the mage, but my favourite has to be the ranger. I mean, obviously you'll want to try the warrior because they are all fun to play. But I'm going to go with the ranger. You'll notice their 2 primary stats are agility, which gives us increased movement speed, and dexterity, which increases our ranged damage. So that's the one you'll see I'm loading up with. So let's OK that. Okay, now we can customise our character. So we could do our hair. Lots of different types, as you can see, up to 29 different types of hairstyle. Okay, what are we going to go for? We'll go for that one, why not? Okay, beard I'll skip, and I'll just OK that. In fact, no, let's go back, because you can, if you just quickly show you this, you can do your ears, your eyes. Let's match my armour. And the last one is you can do your voice, but if you click on that, you don't hear anything. So work in progress. Remember, it's not completed yet, Portal Knights, but you will spend so many hours playing this wonderful game, you won't worry about that. Okay, let's give ourselves a name. And there is a ton of content in Portal Knights, as you will see. Okay, so there's my character. I've chosen the ranger. Up here you can see you can add other players. So let's play. Okay, so now it gets to creating your own private universe. So when we click create, you will see there you've got 3 choices. You've got the first, small compact islands, basic system requirements. Now if you're like me, you're going to be tempted to do either that or that. But notice you don't normally see this like a red and for hardcore explorers. There is a good reason why it's warning you like that, and even saying that What I strongly recommend your first playthrough, although I doubt many of you will get all the way through, but on your first time of playing, stick to the small islands. It may sound small, but they are big and there are tons. So you will see though, because the items, the portal gates can be hidden anywhere, so the bigger you make the island, the more difficult you will have it to find the next portal gate. And some of you will be pulling your hair out if you make them even medium, so stick with small, trust me on that. So let's create. Oh, I could have named the universe. I go, oh no, okay. So you can name your universe on that previous, let's delete that. Easy to delete, create. Now you can name your universe, so I could leave it with universe 1, or I can call it whatever I want. So just to demonstrate, world 1 rather than universe 1, and then create. Here you go. Up here it's showing you the progress you've made. So as you can see there's 48 islands to go through in this first universe, but there are more planets or different universes. You'll see, it'll make sense as we go along. Let's play. So here's where we start, Squire's Null, which is the starting island, and it's safe. There are creatures you can fight, but none of them are KOS, kill on sight. None of them will attack you unless you attack them. As soon as you attack them, they will then obviously want to have a piece of you. Okay, so task completed, look around. Now up in the top left, very top, you can see our health. It starts with just 3 hearts, but as you progress and get tougher, you will get more hit points, and them hearts will start to grow. So next you'll have 4 hearts, then 5 hearts, then 6 hearts, etc, 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 as you get tougher and tougher. Below that is your stamina, which you're going to use as you go fighting and stuff. But we'll stick to the tutorial, which is just underneath it. So it says move around using the WASD keys. So we'll do that. Forwards, back, left and right, just like it says. Very pretty world. Space to jump. Now in this you can actually jump 2 blocks high. I think. Yeah, I'm sure you can do like 2 blocks. You'll see as we... Okay, press the middle mouse button to switch between first person view and third. That's very cool. Open the backpack. To open it, you press the E key, and you can see here you can get potions in the game. Healing potions, magic potions, water breathing potions, all kinds of potions. You can find them and you can craft them. So let's drag and drop that. So left click, keep the mouse button pressed and drop. There we go. Open the backpack. Attack an enemy with your weapon using the left mouse button. So okay, I've got a bow with this character. So let's find a creature. Now there's all different types of creatures you can fight. Different creatures will give you unique resources which you will need to make your favourite recipes. Whether it's weapons, armour, potions, all sorts of items, and a lot of fun. So I'm going to attack this creature here. An orange slime. There we go. When they die, they will drop items and experience. See, look, I've got some red berries. Like I say, each creature drops unique items. The red berries, if we take a look, is food. Increases your health regeneration. Stops after 20 seconds after you take damage. So it'll give you a short period of regeneration. The potion will instantly restore 130 health, but I think once you drink one there is I'll check, but I believe there's a little timer before you can drink another one. We'll see. Now with blocks, it's great getting blocks because just like with Planet Explorers, that wonderful game, another one of my favourites, you can build bridges, you can build yourself a little hut to fight out of if it's a really tough creature, all sorts of benefits to using blocks to build with. Right, let's go on with the basic quest. Use right mouse button on enemies to lock them. While an enemy is locked, press shift and a direction to evade. So warriors will use that more often, but if a creature does get close to us, we can, let's show you. So I'm going to attack this green slime. So it's locked now. Let's put its health down just a little bit. Now if I press the shift key and the A, is that not going to do that? Yeah, see, look, you can actually jump. You've got to do both keys at the same time though. And with some of the creatures, bigger creatures, which move slower, you can actually see them go to do a swing at you, and then you can jump to whichever side you need to go. It's a little tricky to start with, but once you get used to it, you can see you can jump left and right. You can see it's easy enough to kill them. Okay, so let's eat some berries. Regenerate a little bit of my health. Okay, defeat 3 enemies, so let's do another one. Oops, it'll help if I put my bow in there. Here we go, task completed. Water is used for crafting different recipes. Okay, so now we need to collect the portal shards. The portal shards, you can get different coloured portal shards. We start with the blue and easiest. So whenever you kill creatures, they will drop sometimes portal shards. And the idea is you need to get 4 of them, and then you can turn them into a portal stone. And with an amount of portal stones, you can then build yourself a portal, but only in pre-selected areas, as you're going to see when we find them. Just having a look up here, you can see on the top left we got attributes. Remember, our primary attributes as a ranger are these two, but the mage be these 2, and the warrior these 2. And we got talents. Every certain amount of levels, you will open up a new talent, and they are a ton of fun. Over here you can see our experience, so long way to go to level, but thankfully quests will speed that up very much quicker at make it. Okay, next we have our armour. Down here you can see there's pets that you can equip. Although I've only found cosmetic pets, although I think there are other pets which can actually fight with you. But over here you can see normal fare. Over here's vanity items if you want to prance around like whatever. Moving on swiftly, you've got the inventory. Down here you can delete items you don't want. Next you've got the crafting. So look at this, ton of items. For the portal stones, there you are, you collect up. Oh, you only need 2. So okay, 2 when you've got 2 of the blue stones, so let's get another one and show you. I'll attack one of these. Be careful when they're grouped together like that, because there's a chance you'll hit a different one and then you'll have a few of them after you. So there we go, we got the blue portal shard. Let's see what it wants us to do next. No, is it not going to say anything? Let's just finish these off. Let's see, you've got money, shards, all good stuff. Let's do this one. You see that? They also drop health. Because notice my health is not regenerating. So when you kill creatures, they can drop health hearts, which will heal you up. Okay, the quest is not prompting us for anything, so let's take a little look around this island. If we press the M key, it brings up the map. And if you left click on the island you're currently on, and you'll know which one you're on, because it says your name and it highlights it when you start. So left click on the island, and then it now gives us a lot of details about Squire's Knoll, where we start. You'll see that there is one portal we need to find, okay, denoted by the one on the right. The 0 on the left means we've not found it yet. So we're going to search to see if we can find that portal. But before we want to leave this island, we're going to want to see, this tells us the first one what creatures are on this island. The next one tells us what plants and herbs are on the island. The next one what stone ores are on the island. And lastly, what NPCs. NPCs can either give us quests or they can be traders. You can see over here that you can set any island that you travel to as your home, and you can also travel to it instantly. As you discover more islands, you can travel back and forth. So this is a very important screen for you when you arrive at a new island. The first thing you'll want to know is what ores, so is there iron ore, because you can make some really awesome items with that, what creatures there are, what plants, and what NPCs. And it lets you know, it's another way of knowing whether you've completed that island or not. If you've found all of the quest givers and traders, and that sort of lets you know you're ready to move on. So anyway, okay, so that's that. Let's find a quest giver. So you can see in the up ahead there's icons of people. We're going to head towards one of them. Now, if you get disorientated or if you get lost, especially if you play on the bigger islands, what you can do, press the M key, and I think we just takes us back to where we started. So if you do get a bit lost or you get stuck, you fall somewhere you can't feel you can get back from, then just do that. And there are times you'll need to do that. Here we go, let's go talk to Cyril. F to talk.
도참!
Oh, you're a portal knight. Can you help me? There is a monster in the basement of the tower and I don't dare to go down there anymore. Can you go and get my treasure? You can keep it too, rather than you than the monster. And I will definitely accept.
Frances, Kolovan Tampinde, La Hasnina.
The basement is my favourite place to play. I always pretend I'm a portal knight, just like you. Okay, well let's go make it safe. Please save my treasure from the monster. It's in the room behind the monster. If you have it, it's probably best to use the map to teleport back to the landing pad. You see, just what I showed you previously. Okay, so up in the top left it says Dungeon Tower. Open the chest and collect your reward. So let's go down and fight a nasty monster that's stopping him from playing in his basement. And I love doing the quests, they are all fun. And another thing is, when you go into these little dungeons, there's hidden treasures that you can find. If you are the adventurous type, if you are intrepid. Okay, so for example, I could go over that and start digging out this wall. Oops, that's planting them down. I didn't want to do that. But I could start digging behind this wall, and lo and behold, there could be another room hidden behind there. The rooms are not always obvious, although with the starting quests, of course they will be. So let's get my weapon equipped. To open the doors, just press the F or right click, and here we go. So I'm going to get as much distance as I can, and then start shooting. See, he went to swing, and I jumped. Though you couldn't see it because it was too close, but as he swung back his arm to hit me, I did the shift and the A key to jump to the left. and he didn't hit me. See the experience bar. Oh, we got some bones, and we will be needing them. But the experience after you kill something does appear momentarily. Now these pots we can break. And you get mana, which I don't need. Oh, so sorry, under the health, not stamina, it's the mana bar. My apologies. That's experience it's giving us, as you can see at the top. So make sure you break all of the pots. Health up there. It will stick around for a little bit, so I'm going to see if there's another creature to fight, because then I can grab that health bar. There we go. See, this is real dungeon raiding. I love it. It's so much fun. Oh, okay, there's no more monsters by the looks of it. So just the treasure chest. Let's have a read. The brave adventurer who made it this far shall take the treasure they so deserve. Okay, but first, we're going to get these pots. Yeah, it's great. One of the lovely things about this game is, like, you can just suddenly break stuff up, like these torches if I wanted it, which is useful for a light source. You can just break it up. Same as the environment, it's fully destructible. Notice my bow is taking damage. Right, there we go. Now we go to the chest, do the F key. There we go, we've got a load of portal stones. Okay, now, to get out of here, it's too high to jump, which is why he said you might want to teleport back. Oh, in this little cage is our first pet. So, there you go. If you break the cage up, we got one grey rat. Now, just to show you, if we go into our inventory, oh no, it puts it in our... Oh, okay. Oh, there it is. Right, so we go to equip it. Right click, left click, equip. That's now pull it in here in that slot I showed you. And now the little rat's going to follow us around. There you go. So you can either teleport back, which is the quick, easy way to go, or of course, let's just quickly move these items off of my bar. You can keep blocks on here you want to build with, but I like to keep one empty because then until we get something to dig with, we can just use that. So you can either teleport back or you can dig the blocks up like this and climb out. But let's teleport because it's much quicker and easy. Whoops, you don't need to go into the island as quickly. That will teleport you to your home island. Wherever you've set as home, that will automatically import you to. Okay, let's talk to Cyril. Hi.
Torances, Kolovan Tampinde, La Hasnina.
I think if you can do it, then I can do it too. If the monster comes back, I'll just whack it and make it go away myself. Okay, and there we are. Now, when you talk to the NPCs, always explore the area around them, because there's usually a load of good stuff you can rip up and take. For high lookouts to get a better overview of the island. Okay, let's go talk to someone else and do another quest, because we're on a roll. And I want to gain a level. So there's someone up here, let's go talk to them. So you can jump, like I said, up to 2 blocks high. Which is very handy. Elise. So let's talk to Elise. Would you like to learn a little from an expert miner like myself? You don't often get such a chance. Yes, thank you. Alright, the most important part is your tool. Go and get some stone blocks from the mine. Then chop down a tree for some wood logs. Using these, you can make your very first own stone pickaxe, which greatly speeds up our mining. How cool is that? Mining with a pickaxe is much faster. Thank you. Right, so we're going to go down here. And this gives us an opportunity to get stone. So we'll get some. In the top left there, it says mine a stone block by holding the left mouse button on it, just like so. So we're going to mine up a bit of it. Now if I do the middle mouse button, it puts us in first view, and do you see that? I've knocked a hole, and now I can see into the next room. Hidden room with treasure. And that, my friends, is one of the wonders of Portal Night. You can be on an island, adventuring around, and you might decide, well, let's go and have an explore and start digging down to see what's at the bottom of the island, and you'll uncover a little treasure room like this. So it's all very cool and a lot of fun. And you'll notice you get experience. Not every time, but sometimes. Hey, let's open this chest. There we go, we've got some stone blocks, we've got some gold, and I think it gave us experience. Craft a stone pickaxe. Right, okay, so let's go into the crafting. So it says to craft a stone pickaxe. Click this one, and it's already highlighted. So I need to chop some wood first. Let's find a tree. Lots of trees. Oh, let's switch back to third person. Okay, there's lots of trees, so we'll chop this up. Again, we can get an axe to make it quicker. So you'll notice we get seeds as well as logs. So we can plant trees and grow our own trees, which is very cool. Okay, so I've got enough. Let's go back up here. Let's make... You press the N for November key. It takes you straight to the crafting. And let's craft. There you go. You left click and it's done instantly. Then left click to pick it up. We go to the inventory. And I'll drop it in there. Let's move the stone blocks. Let's move the logs. Move the seeds. Torch might be handy. Okay, let's talk to Liz. So mining with the stone pickaxe is a lot more efficient than with anything else. I totally agree. So if we go back down here now, I've got the stone pickaxe equipped. Be much quicker. There we go. Got ourselves a bit of stone. Right, okay, let's have a look. Right, we're going to the next quest giver, which is over this way. Oh. You can see that little rat just follows you and squeaks. The cosmetic bit. Now we are going to need lots of wood, so I will chop some trees down. But let's go talk to the next one. Well, not that one yet. Talk to this person. See, they've got their own little nice house. Okay, let's talk to Robert. Would you be willing to help me out a little? I'm not as young as I used to be. Yeah, I know the feeling. I've received a delivery of refined wood blocks to fix up the house a little. This morning, however, my back started aching again. And again, I can agree with that. Would you unpack the boxes and fix up the hole in the wall for me? I'd also appreciate it if you could repair my broken workbench. Yay, here's the first workbench that we can craft with. Oops, and there's the timer. So I will accept this. Such a nice young portal knight. Thank you for helping me. Well, you know what? You're welcome. So there we go. You can see this is a beautiful game and I totally enjoy playing it. And in the next episode, we will make Robert happy. Wherever you are in the world, God bless you and keep every last one of you safe. Thank you for watching and have a fantastic day. Goodbye.